And then I remember after that I fell asleep until like 12. And Henny came into my room and like keep slapping my face. Remember that? But yeah, that was my most embarrassing moment of family. Also when I blocked the soul of Cardiff. If you know, you know! Yeah, it was a 1.5 Coke bottle. If you know, you know.
Comment down below, hashtag Coke bottle.
We're good. Cool. In 3, 2, 1. Kia ora guys and welcome back to another episode of the Tertiary Podcast. As always, it's your host, Benny Boy.
Yo guys, I'm Bum Box.
And Willie.
Hey, I'm Pinky Hans. Only subscribe to my OnlyFans. Sorry, my Only Hands.
Link in the description, cuz.
Link in the description.
Description. Descriptionals.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and subscribe.
Oi, you right, cuz?
Yeah.
So, are you good? So, before we get into our topic for the day, we'll start off our gratefuls. So, you want to go first, cuz? We'll start from the far left.
I'm actually grateful for my work boys at work. You guys asked me to do a shout out. I want to give you a shout out. Eddie, Lenny, Mana, John, Ken, Massey, Fred, Ben, Noel, Chris, Henry, Masood, Isaiah, Ronnie, and anybody that I've missed out. And Rita, and Alan and Richie, my two mains, my two OGs.
Best for last, save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Best for last.
Shop boys. Love you, brothers.
My grateful for the week is Souvlakis. Souvlakis?
Seekers.
It's like pita bread with like, it's like kind of like a kebab meat in it. And like veggies and stuff. Honestly, if you want a good souvlaki, head to Acropolis and C2. Honestly, alright, we should try it.
Go wait. C-Tune.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Fire spot. Yeah.
Tertiary feed. Tertiary feed trip.
Trust me. Chugaki Munyanyo, you will know. Yeah, that's my grateful.
Mine is so I've got a little more like a guilty pleasure as well.
Hey.
But using cotton buds. If not cotton buds, bobby pins. I have this real habit of having itchy ears, and I'll lie down on the bed and have a good itch. Yeah, it's like pleasure at the same time. But yeah, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I can't
But
believe it.
yeah, I've had the odd occasion where I've like used the same cotton bud and the cotton bud's got stuck in the ear. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's like real thick of wax and.
I'll probably use it like 4 days in a row. Yeah.
Did you say 4 days?
You give it a quick sniff, cousin?
Oh yeah.
And how much cotton is left?
Yeah, that's
Speaking of giving it a quick sniff, the bro Hans was guilty pleasures on two guys last Thursday. Talk about a little scratch of the belly button. Like when you, I've done it too. But do you do a real sneaky like?
Nah, just do it in front of my family. Just give it a quick puff. You want to split? You want to?
Do you do the same thing like when you like scratching like in between your legs?
Nah, not really.
Oh,
but
just-
only between my ears. If you know, you know. Like when you just give it a quick sniff.
What's the bit like?
Like even I should give you a demonstration now.
Well,
At the top of your leg? Between like the
Chafing.
triangle and...
Chafing? Is it chafing?
I don't know, nah. It's a bit itchy sometimes.
Just like give it a scratch.
Like,
That's delicious.
oh.
It's a bit sus.
It's a bit
It's a bit
another sus week.
Sussy hands in there.
Sus week. 3 weeks in a row. Sus on the...
Comment down below and write hashtag sussy hands.
Yeah. Comment below if you guys do those sneaky, smelly sniffs as well. I know people out there do.
Just be
Not
honest.
yeah.
Be honest.
All
Any
about
good
honesty and
Any,
openness.
Any good scratching?
Oh, no. That's a bit too That's a bit too close. That's dangerous territory.
Oh, right. No, that's the no-go zone.
But we can give a demonstration.
Right. Man, I made some bit sus this week.
Oh, Sus Street. Our new name, Sus Street.
Sus Street.
Sorry for jumping on your grateful, cuz. So my grateful for the week is TikTok. So it used to be like Facebook videos and stuff, but now it's TikTok. 50-minute videos on your smoking break. And just up, swipe. Helps kill time. Do you guys like get lost on TikTok?
Yeah, you do like, what do you mean, like last
Like you just slowly like keep scrolling.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, yeah, and you scroll across.
Scroll across. What other stuff you got?
Oh, she's in a bikini. Oh.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
nah.
Look at this big
Oh.
bunda. Oh.
It's got a nice ass.
Oh, yeah, I do. Like, you lose track of time, eh? Really? Just.
No. Yo, but that's mine. Third Street TikTok page at Third Street NZ. You'll see the guys' TikTok punishment up on there. Go check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our grateful for the week. So our topic this week. So we're very much about the exposure of the brothers. So our topic this week is our most embarrassing moments.
Oh.
Right. Shout out to Auntie Lena for the idea for the topic.
Thanks to Auntie Lena.
Shot. Nova City's gonna buy your hoodie coming your way. All right. So we'll start off with our most embarrassing younger years moment. Just gonna go first.
Shot, cuz.
Shot the lot.
Oh.
Back at primary school, I grew a mullet, but not like the mullet you guys see nowadays.
Shy.
But it was more like, I started at the bottom here.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably not as embarrassing, but looking back at the photos and then getting reactions from like family members in there, but yeah.
Like years later.
Yeah. You got a mullet.
Was it a mullet or like a rat's tail?
It started off as a mullet, then it turned into a rat's tail. The old man got sick of it and wanted me to cut it, so.
Was it like a Beavis and Butthead mullet? Or?
Down the bottom of real like.
I was like a real fuzzy hair, and I was like, started here, but I like grew that way.
Yeah, good you. You like
I got
curly?
real fuzzy hair.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, that's my childhood, most embarrassing moment.
it's pretty tame. Cuz.
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Oh, fuck. Who say mine for the men of it?
Okay, you go last. Okay.
My childhood moment was probably like one. I think it was the last day of school when I was in college. We were getting chased from the deputy principal, and then he caught us. He took us to his office. He rang home, and he rang my sister. Lucky because my parents went home. He sent me home, but I was wearing an efaganga, that's just like a lava. I went back home. I went to go change that, and I came back up with school pants. That's not really an embarrassing moment, but yeah, that's my embarrassing moment.
Cuz I thought you would have done the Colours Day one.
Oh.
Go, cuz it. That's this Colours Day story, my man.
Well, this. Ooh.
Okay, go hit this. Fuck, I'm glad
If you know, you know, bro. If you
We
know.
put photos up and Colours Day. Oh, ooh.
Well, Colours Day 2011. Hans' 7th form year. He had to have his last Colours Day leave with a bang. What did you do, cuz?
I went to Colours Day in a yellow dress with a kind of like a yellow wig, sort of. Painted my face yellow, my legs yellow, and then I think we were on the field and somebody was calling me down, so I did a catwalk and then done a twerk.
And us all year 9s were all on the top. And we had to witness my cousins working on the field.
But saying that was a predetermined Megan Thee Stallions.
Oh, yeah.
I predicted the future.
No cap, no cap.
No cap. Yeah.
It's still pretty tame though. So I got quite a few I can choose from. So I've shit my pants at school when I was young. That was
Same.
bad.
Same.
See, this must be embarrassing. I would put that in there.
Same.
Like when you're like shitting.
I was living there
See?
for the main event.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like once I realised, so I used to do a paper run with my stepfather. So we lived in the country, but we'd go to the city to do the paper run. But I really need to go to the toilet, go for a piss. But he wouldn't stop in the toilet. So we stopped right in the middle of town and told me to go and it's like in the middle of Napier, Hastings. Like in the middle of town, go on the wall. Go on the wall. Driving past like 4 cars beeping out, hey! I'm like 9. Yeah, I'm like 9 years old, cars beeping out. I felt really bad. I didn't finish because I got bad, so I pushed it up and I finished in my pants in the car.
One question, can I ask you a question, cuz? Yes. Did you give it a quick sniff?
I was smelling my tears, cuz.
Peanut butter.
Oh, sorry.
How come you didn't use the paper that you were delivering?
So you know paperweight? Like all the papers were rolled up and wrapped in plastic.
Oh,
Yeah, so we done like the country runs. So we'll go out and we'll just we'll throw it out the window. So we done the country runs, but we went through town.
Oh shit, got stabbed on my face.
Yeah, that's why I went, so I could chip in. Yeah, but in the middle of town, fucking cars driving past, beeping out. So like these school kids, about 50 odd meters up the road, looking at me and laughing. Yeah, I hated my stepfather for a while after that.
I would have been like, fuck, Miss Miller's not gonna get her paper this week. Poor Miss Miller, man. You're lucky you got your paper that week. The writing would have been brown. Fuck. But yeah,
That was my most embarrassing childhood memory. So skipping off from my childhood, what about in your adults? You've grown up. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, guys, I'm go.
Mr. Editor, can you make the screen grey, please? That jokes. So my most embarrassing moment, and all my boys know this as well, is in college there was this competition. There was this competition, and they were just giving out $100 like vouchers to North City.
Oh.
So at the time I was like, yo, man, I can go to the movies and just do whatever I want with $100. So I entered in the contest, and it was we had to write a rap about rheumatic fever. And so we did it, and me and my other best mate Sefa, we came second, and then they asked us if they could record us doing the rap, and so we ended up doing it. But in the video, you'll see that I stuff up.
Yo, I don't have rheumatic fever, but I know that it hurts. Everybody that's watching here, put your mind to work, cause I'ma tell you something pretty whack and weird. But rheumatic fever's here, there, and everywhere. Rheumatic fever quick scopes the heart, leaving all these pieces here shattered apart. Leaving on rheumatic fever is also smart and cunning, and a heartbeat, boom, boom, you'll be running.
And now this video is on the internet forever.
Oh.
But what makes it worse is, I told, like, they said they're gonna play it in assembly.
Oh.
But they didn't tell us when. So I was like, I went to assembly, we all sat down, and then I seen the guy from who was recording the video.
I didn't get to the toilet.
I seen him walking on the stage, and I go, fuck. And then he did his whole speech about going to get like tested for like rheumatic fever and stuff. And then he goes, oh, a couple boys from your school, they've done a rap video about rheumatic fever. Then, bro, they played it, and then, you all see it, or we linked in the video.
Link in the description.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that was embarrassing, man. Still embarrassing to this day when one of my boys comes up to me and just plays it on his phone. I just want to snap the phone out of his hand. Oh, but yeah, fucking embarrassing moment, bro.
Famous.
That's not.
Can't you probably get like a record deal from Atlantic Records?
You're gonna see old Will's swag, the swag in that video. the old low cut steel caps.
How old is?
Huh?
How old?
Fuck, when was it? Like 20, would have been year 11. So 2013, 2014.
Shout out to all the people who used to wear dictionary shoes.
Oh, yeah, that's my embarrassing moment. Yeah, let's change it up. I want to get off this.
I think you won. So skipping on from our childhood years, we'll go into just our adult years. So what's your most embarrassing story as an adult? We'll go who heads.
I'd actually like to go last. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll do first, 'cause-
Okay, go.
Oh no, because you and Ben got you got similar stories.
Yeah,
As
similar.
an adult, and work together?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
I'll go first then. My most embarrassing moment was when I was drinking with these guys. We went for our breakup. Oh, they went for the. I just have a social club. We went paintballing.
Yep.
Yeah, we went paintballing, and then we all drunk, and then we dropped someone off. Then we went down to Legends Bar. I think it was that night? How embarrassing it was, man.
Well, I forgot the story.
And it was coming to the end of the night. And we saw the van. I looked straight in Noval's eyes. Bro, you want to race? and he goes, oh, yo. And so we had a race to the van to see who would sit in front. And then I went full speed, and Noval went full speed. And then so I tripped over the gutter. I went rolling like 10 meters. But yeah, man, fucking embarrassing because everyone was just laughing and I just wanted to get in the van. And from the embarrassment. But yeah, that was tough. Tough times never last.
Because the pace of the man.
It's going so fast.
My one's actually if you work at TP, this one's for you. Oh, not really for you, but for me. Well, I think this was when I first started working at TP. Ben was my blue hair at the time.
I should remember.
So we went to work one day. I had a really, really sore stomach. So I was down at the blast, which is a long way from the toilet. I thought I made it to the toilet. I pulled the pants down. Oh shit! I shit my pants. But that wasn't the funny thing. The funny thing was going to the office and telling Ben I had to go home because I had gout.
You told me the truth. You told me the truth.
I will get exposure. Oh, fuck.
You told me the truth. And being the nice guy there was like, okay, bro. And I didn't tell anyone, bro.
You didn't tell him?
I didn't tell
That's good. That shows.
I wanted to.
But the next day, he's actually telling the truth. The next day, the boys came up to me, oh, how come you went home early? I said, oh, fuck, sorry, I had the gout, it was sore. Knowing them, they all would say bullshit. That's it.
But it was.
Even to this day, I still remember like it was just yesterday. Stinky. It was stinky. I didn't see you there.
Okay, so this is work related but outside of work. So there are functions that are held midwinter or also end of winter. Okay. And it's because of this incident, I refuse to go to future blue hat functions. There's a lot of redeeming and bridges to amend. So it started off, not going to name names, but
If you know, you know.
this particular individual wanted to go toe to toe and means of wanting to go vessel for vessel. So I took up that very challenge.
My man.
Started off with a hiss and a roar, and more towards the end of the night, it was just tragedy. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you know, you know. So what happened was, this particular individual,
How much you gonna expose us?
yeah, he had a bit of an accident where it involved quite a combination of things. And if you can imagine, like, it can range from loss of wallet to being in a fetal position to accidents to being escorted from an ambulance. The aftermath going back to work for the next couple of weeks, no months.
Would have been months, bro.
One of those months, and I think it's still to this day, it still pops up. And like, everyone's throwing blame at me. Why? I didn't ask for the challenge. But yeah, but still, yeah. No, yeah. But if you do know, you'll know why I'm just reacting like this. And it's okay, so we'll skip all of that. It was the ride home.
Yes, the car ride home.
So the car ride home, I'm covered in
Something
Cheesies.
yeah.
Human feet.
But because it was the bro's car and my pants are covered, during the ride I take off my pants and I'm in my undergarments for the whole duration of the trip.
Wasn't during the ride.
Oh, was that the start?
It was before you got in the car.
Oh, this was in town. Yeah, so I took off my pants on the main road in town because it was covered in yeah. And the rest of the trip was like in my underpants. I went inside the house that night. I said bye to the boys, explained everything. I was pissed off. I threw a cap into the harbour, the guy's cap. I had to explain to my wife why I'm home in my undergarments. There was a bit of, she thought I was bullshitting the story.
Fuck, it was a good night, cuz. It was a good night.
What started off as being a good night ended up being a real shit night.
Shitty ass.
So, I got a quick question.
What's that?
So, whatever happened to those pants?
I chucked them in the wash straight away.
You didn't throw them out?
No, I washed them another 2 times and I went into church today.
Waste not whatnot, alright?
Because they haven't signed pants.
Did you give it a quick sniff?
After the first couple washes?
I had to sport that outfit like for that particular night, that particular function. So there was a function the year after. I refused to go to it. In any upcoming ones, I think for the next 2-3 years, I'll stop coming to it until that memory is erased.
Every cousin us.
Until that guy leaves the company.
Possibly that too. Yeah. So,
Man.
apologies to anyone that was affected by that.
Fuck nah.
It wasn't just me. So I don't know
You're
why
the one that was most affected by it. Other than the actual person, you fucking got it so bad. So just to add on to the story, so I had the guy's hat. We were walking back to the car. And I was like, bro, this is his hat. Pass his hat. Man, boom! Fucking frisbee foot into the harbour. Going, fuck you. I won't say his name. And then we got back to the car. So it was me and my boy was driving, he came to pick us up. And we jumped in. Boy, what the windows? So all right, we're like right by the window. Can you smell us? Nah, it's all good.
What does it smell like?
But
What does it smell like?
it smelled like someone shit on their pants. Right?
Was it on both sides of the pants?
Oh, his pants.
Yeah. So that cut my night short. Oh, that cut me in the bro's night short.
Yeah, we're gonna tell.
We were meant to go out
We're gonna tell.
after.
Fuck, it was crack up. It was crack up.
You should have just went in your undies, bro.
Da 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 da.
And it didn't.
What a night. Oh, what a night.
Fuck all the shit stories today. So my story is fucking similar as to his. So I was at work, in the office, you know, you go to squeeze out a fart. You squeeze a fart, ooh, what's that? What's that? But nah, it's nothing. Then you get up and see like a wet spot on your seat. It's like, I saw a wet spot on the seat. It's like, oh fuck. It was like late at night, no one was there. If I pull, sure enough, went right through. Went right through to the outside.
No protection.
No protection. I was like, fuck, it's like all the cleaners were outside having a smoke. I was like, fuck. Took them off, searched through your door, grabbed a pair of those white ones you wear over for the beef. The PVC pants.
Yeah.
Took my pants off, sniffed my undies, put those pants over the top, folded my shit up. And walked out. I thought, yeah, fucking those pants. Those pants in the rubbish. Oh yeah, that was, that's embarrassing, but now no one knew but me, but now everybody knows.
Cuz, quick question. When you took it off, did you go for a quick sniff?
Nah, but because I had to clean the seat, obviously. So lucky we had some fucking wipes in there. Fucking came to see the goods. I sniffed the seat.
Oh, shit.
After I cleaned it.
Oh.
I sniffed it. I've never said niggas. But yeah, you still smell it?
Nah, it's just when hands got up.
The exposure.
Exposure.
So
yeah.
courageous podcast.
Fuck all the poo stories, eh?
Oh, my poo.
So this was Auntie Lena wanted me to ask this question. So what is your most embarrassing moment, either drinking or with your family, or both?
Great question.
Great question.
I'll start off.
Yes.
Okay. So, for those who know my family on my old man's side, we've got a lot of our elderly uncles and aunties that they can pull back the grog, like just drink for all hours of the night, early hours in the morning. I think out of all of us, the bro will probably give them a good run.
What do I mean?
Which one?
I'm going to just sleep. So we had this, So I called her Nan. She pretty much brought me up. Rest in peace, Nan. Love you. Would go to socials like in my early days. Going to socials, Rara socials actually, at the creek. And man, she'd come in with a bottle of the flagon bottle of Jim Beam. Her mixes were like, her mixes were suicidal. Like, oh man.
Special quickly.
I can see my life flashing in front of me. Oh yeah, she'll finish that bottle, she'll carry on. Like, the young ones are all jumping around like, already pissed, like only 9 o'clock, and she's just sitting there drinking. Carry on afterwards. Yeah, well, she's like the queen of drinking everyone under the table. Yeah, she'll put anyone to shame. Yeah. Getting drunk underneath the table from my nan is pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there more to the story then?
I can't record it.
What
Because I'm already pissed by it.
What did your mum say?
What did my mum say? Oh, I don't know this part of the story.
Oh, leave the wine. This is what Auntie Lena asked me to tell you.
Oh, water exposure.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm too cut by them. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to Lena and Veronica. I'm gonna cut this in, okay? So Lena, you can tell the full side of the story now.
Yo.
So mine, sort of my drinking with my family ones. So we were at my brother and sister's their dad at his 50th, and like this was my first time like smoking weed with my siblings, especially my brother-in-law. So I had smoked a couple times, yeah, but I was smoking with them. I was like, how old was I? I was like 18, 19,
Sheesh.
you know, stepping up with the big guns. You know?
Into the deep end.
Yeah, done the rounds, puff.
Give.
See, you know, you've been there too. Yeah, so felt good. I felt sweet as, I felt school, you know, smoking with the brothers and my sisters. Felt good, you know. 5 minutes later, sweet. 10 minutes later, sweet. But half an hour later, fucking paranoid as fuck. Paranoid as fuck. Fucking all shaking, just sitting on the chair like this. Bro, you alright? Nah. So I thought I pissed my pants. I don't think I did, but I thought I pissed my pants and I was real paranoid. So I went and sat in the car. And I fucking thought I had spiders on me. And it's embarrassing because my brother saw me in the car. So me embarrassed. And so I thought I'd pissed my pants. I thought I fucking had spiders on me, and nah, never again. So I never ever smoked my brother ever again after that. No, alright, nah.
The smoky vibes of Friday.
Oh yeah, that's my most embarrassing moment. I'm drinking with the family.
Wow.
What about you, Mr.?
This is a really good question. One of my embarrassing moments is that people also know me as 10 o'clock hands, because I always tend to leave the party at 10 o'clock.
He was waiting.
But if I was to tell you about our most embarrassing story, it'll probably be with this fella.
Special case. Not a 10 a.m., 10 p.m. hands.
It was a special case that hands were actually lasted until 7 a.m.
In the AM.
After all that was done, I got real emotional. Because I think somebody mocked Dottie. And then after that,
Oh, was that night?
it was that night.
Oh, yo, yeah. Fuck out, yeah.
That night. And then fucking, it was only me and Wooly left. And then he was saying something, and then I told him, you know what, I'll fucking take a bullet for you. And I started crying. And he didn't even fucking hug me. He was like, cuz, what are you crying for?
I was trying to clean the garage.
He was trying to clean the garage, and I told him, cuz, I'll fucking take a bullet for you no matter what. To this day, he still remembers that. And to this day, I'll still take a bullet for him.
You should have seen it. It was like red eyes, three streams of tears coming down.
If you want to visualize it, just look at the Kim K cry.
Yeah. But that was the day he called me the tribal chief. Because
I didn't acknowledge you. Fucking ass, bro. That was the day I gave you the bullet and you threw it back at me.
No debating that. My embarrassing moment was with my cousin Felicia. She came over from Australia. Felicia. And we're having drinks. in my garage. And we got to this point where I was just like I was zoning out. And and then the music was up loud and she was telling me a story, but she would laugh and I don't know what she was saying. Then I look at her and she's laughing, so I would laugh.
As you do.
And then so I just laughed and then we just did that for it was maybe like an hour that went on. And then my brother comes into the garage and he goes, "Can you hear each other?" And I look up at him and I go, "Nah." And it was great up because like she was telling me a whole story and I didn't know what she was saying. And then I remember after that I fell asleep until like 12. Then Henny came into my room and I keep slapping my face. Remember that? But yeah, that was my most embarrassing moment of family. Also when I blocked the solid in Cardiff. If you know, you know. Yeah, it was a 1.5 Coke bottle. If you know, you know.
Comment down below, hashtag Coke bottle.
Oh, please, I want to hear the story. After. Oh.
That was a childhood story, man.
What to the stick of it?
Oh. No, fuck your ass,
You know I love you guys.
That was exposure of myself.
Let's talk about the exposure on this though. Oh, where's the last one? Where's the last one? Do you guys have any other like memorable, embarrassing moments?
Yeah.
Like that you can think of? That you don't mind sharing with
I
everybody?
didn't know the difference between the left and right shoe till I was like year 7. So, I would always have my right shoe on my left foot, and it happened until I was year 7.
Quick shout out to Max. Go down, comment hashtag Max as well.
Love you, Max. Rheumatic. Well, you know about any hidden gems out
I
there?
can't top what I've just spoken about tonight.
Nah, you've been done. But have you guys got any like embarrassing rejection stories?
No.
Beating.
Yeah.
I went to so college. I went out with a skill. I didn't last that long, but
You didn't last time. Oh.
and that. But I got dumped eventually, but it was done through class, and a friend said it on her behalf.
Oh.
And yeah, it kind of bummed me out, but it got to the point where I started crying in class. At the back of the class crying because I got dumped.
Oh no.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, heartbreaking. You like so in love if you like when you go out with somebody in college. And when it breaks, man, it's like
to be done like that, to be done dirties like that. I was like, oh,
apart from the mate though.
yeah.
Maybe the mate wants to get with you.
She's not the one.
Found the one now, eh? Hey.
You well done. Do you have this? Nah.
No, because when Henny shoots, doesn't miss. Steph Curry. Hey!
Bro, this guy's like Mad Cupid though. It's like Hearty Cupid when we go out. Bro, this guy fucking the best wingman.
Yeah.
Best wingman out there. Yeah.
You can like you know that ad hire hubby. You can hire a hands if you want. I'll be your ultimate wingman.
Alright, Henny.
Or wing hands.
Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Don't hire a hubby. Hire a wing hands. Ooh.
I think you can. That could be a legit business.
What?
A wing hands.
A wing hands.
Because you're actually fucking good ass. Like some of them, you know,
Yeah.
haven't been the one, but you know.
Yeah, so meet up if you have any inquiries or you want to meet them in person. Just meet up at K-Bar in Wellington.
If you're on the dance floor, you lie down
On the dance floor.
Lie down on the floor.
Yeah, if you want the special, just buy 3 shots of tequila as well.
Oh!
Don't forget the 4 special.
Yes.
The floor's fish.
1, 2, 3 floor hands. Yes.
Or you could buy me 5 and you get the whole different levels.
Ooh. The full
But it's-
experience, the full experience.
Full experience.
But the business is only open Wednesdays, 8 to 9. You find them at your local bar playing on the pokies. That's where you can make your inquiries.
Oh no.
Loving boys, loving.
So wing hands.
Shall we hands?
So we'll put down. Whoa, man. No, it doesn't go.
Yeah, no, so thank you for joining us and listening to our embarrassing stories. If you guys want to share, if you guys want to share any of your own embarrassing stories, please put them down below in the comments. Again, love and appreciation for everything. Okay, thank you. Peace out.
Love y'all.
Bye. Kakite. Ni hao.
Have a great day!
Ni hao ma. Namaste. Whakalapalai atu.
So far,
So far.
don't near off to here, but work off to over there.